Hi there, ho there, everyone.
What's happening?
Welcome. My name is Kelly Wright.
And I'm James Ernest, and we're here all week out and about in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Why are you in Las Vegas? I sort of live here. What's your excuse?
My excuse is that I'm here for two very dear friends' birthdays.
Okay.
So we decided a girls' trip. We were going to come out. We're staying at the Venetian, and we are celebrating my friends' days of birth, and we've been having a grand time. So.
What'd you do last night? Why were you up so late last night, Kelly?
Well, we had a lovely dinner at, is it Cantalina?
Canaletto?
Thank you. Right, don't hurt yourself, Cal. So we
had can't remember where I had dinner last night.
So we had a lovely dinner at Canaletto. Then we headed out to the floor. I played slot machines and I played craps. Had a great time at the craps table.
You've got some very important gambling winnings to offset, don't you?
I do. I sure do.
I wish I could have been there. I've got winnings to offset myself.
So yeah, so I have a bag full of chips and I'm ready to go again tonight, and we'll see how much damage I can do to my pocketbook.
And today Las Vegas is beautiful and
it's gorgeous.
Sunny and warm and loud and windy, and we'll just see how this goes. Come with us, won't you?
Come on.
We're in Las Vegas during the National Finals Rodeo.
Yes.
As you can see by the cowboy hats behind us.
Yes. There are many cowboys around, cowboys and cowgirls.
And these people were brought up with an ideology of independence and self-reliance, and so they don't want to wear their masks, and
No.
hopefully they'll all die of infections.
I wouldn't wish that on anyone. However, there are the rest of us, many of us, who are following the mandates and the suggestions. So you don't have to be rude to the people who are doing their jobs.
No. I think he was being funny. I mean,
well, his friends were laughing because they were chugging mimosas at noon.
the rudeness was just a perk.
Oh.
We are touring the north end of the good part of the Strip.
Okay.
We're at the Treasure Island, the Palazzo, the Venetian, the Mirage. I don't know. It's such a big city. It's such a big, beautiful, crazy city.
You know, it has the energy of 1,000 suns. And
Especially at night.
And exactly. There's never a dull moment here. There's always something to look at, to touch, to see, to planes overhead.
Airplane.
I didn't realize it was spelled size as in to sigh, to be sad.
I thought it was the Bridge of Bigness.
I thought it was the word S-I-Z-E, size, as in a considerably large bridge.
My goodness, what a large bridge.
What
you
a
have.
large bridge. But the Bridge of Sighs is not large at all.
It's the Bridge of Sadness
Yes.
because it goes from the Doge's palace to the prison.
Yes, it does. And then you never see that person again.
And they get to wave at their loved ones as they go across it.
Yep.
Much as we are doing now.
The one thing that always wowed me about the casinos when I first came was where they have the ceilings that, looks like a lovely blue sky with clouds floating in it, but they have light cycles. So it goes day to night several times throughout the day. I mean,
I feel like I'm actually in Venice.
do you?
Inside a giant soundstage with a painted ceiling.
It's kind of like the Truman Show of Venice.
How do I find the exit? How do I find the real world? Or do I even want to?
No, you don't want to. Everything you need is right here.
I guess that's true. Everyone calls me by name, and I have all the comforts of a life. All I miss is freedom and truth.
Do you really need that, though?
I found it once. Didn't like it. Didn't care for it.
Not your flavor?
Not my thing.
Not your thing. No, everything you would ever want in this world, be it jewelry, be it clothing,
Fashion,
be it
sunglasses.
shoes, fashion, ice cream, margaritas. You can always tell the newbies here in Vegas because they're the people who are walking around with the 3-foot plastic daiquiri glass. It's like, first visit?
Oh, I love the plastic daiquiri.
Yeah.
I like the guitar garita.
The guitar.
The giant plastic guitar with a straw coming out of it.
Guitar garita.
Especially when I'm in Vegas, kicking back.
Kicking back
And
and
getting
relaxing. Yeah.
A place where I can finally be me. With a plastic guitar with a straw coming out of it in my
You
hand.
mean drunk and angry.
Oh, yes. That's why I don't drink, Kelly. I'm an angry drunk.
You're an angry drunk.
Oh, yeah. Gin makes me mean. Ooh, I need art.
Do you need a rhinestone osseous?
Yes.
And it's old. And then the gondola's not so bad either. I'll be here all week.
Well, Kelly, you showed me something I didn't know on this trip, which is that the Venetian gondolas have little propellers at the bottom of them.
Yes, they do.
So they're not really so much paddling them as moving them with their feet.
Correct. They have a foot pedal in which to work the propeller, and then the oar is just steering.
Well, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
We did actual gambling.
Yes, we did.
You put money in a Willy Wonka slot machine and said, what happens?
Well, I put $20 in, and I came away with 72 cents.
Right?
Then I went to the ticket redemption machine, and there was another ticket there that was folded in half for 89 cents. So I put both of them in. $1.61 is I believe is the total. Or $1.60, I don't know, whatever it was. Anyway, I got $1 back, but it didn't have any coins in the machine, so it spit out a 61-cent ticket, so I left it there for the next person.
It's a weird world. I think it's high time we eliminate the penny. I feel like we should get rid of that piece of currency, and yet every time I think that, I just see another one. They're everywhere. How do you get rid of these damn things?
You don't.
Everywhere we go, we are assaulted by the spirit of Christmas.
Oh, it's hitting us with every punch it has.
They are singing the Christmas out of this Christmas place. We just saw people on stage. I can't describe it. They were screaming and running.
They changed costumes. They were singing Carol of the Bells.
They were on fire, literally running down the street.
Hands in the air. Oh, it was frightening, James. Frightening.
It's like all of Las Vegas has become a Disneyland dark ride, and I'm 6 years old. Terrified of all the echoing caterwauling. Anyway, Christmas is great.
Christmas is the best time of the year. I'm outside. I took my mask off.
Yeah.
It's quiet here right now. It's quiet.
It is. It's eerily quiet considering how close to Las Vegas we are.
I know. We are headed towards Treasure Island. Treasure Island was the first hotel I stayed in the very first time I came to Vegas, and that was like 25 years ago.
It hasn't changed that much.
No, it hasn't. It's they've changed up their pirate show in the front. It's not pirates anymore. It's like sirens and.
Oh, I think that show is totally gone now.
Oh, they've totally gone?
Yeah,
Okay.
that part has changed.
Got it.
They've rebranded themselves to TI, but they haven't taken Treasure Island off the building.
Right. So yeah, it was very pirate themed the first time I was here, and you saw the fight between the pirates and the Britannia.
That ship would sink.
Yes.
It was cool.
They did the show 5 times an evening. So those
now
poor
nothing.
actors swinging on ropes and sinking in water.
Oh, that must have been terrible for them.
Terrible.
Well, we did it, Kelly. Thanks for coming down to Las Vegas. We saw the city in its current state.
It's in the state of Nevada.
Oh, that's true.
Is
It's
it-
always been in Nevada, but it's all torn up and ready for 22, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it is far more crowded than I was expecting. So definitely people are out and about just like we are.
It's a busy day in Las Vegas. It's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
There's the rodeo in town.
There's a convention, a couple of conventions in town. One is a financial advisor convention.
There's a convention of sad men in
Sad
suits.
men in suits, and a gentleman I was riding down the elevator, he's like, I'm here for the financial advisor convention. I went, that sounds a little dry, and he goes, oh, it is. So
Oh, it is. I'm sorry, but it is. We didn't get a
it
picture
is.
of it, but there was 5 sad guys in suits eating their lunch,
Aw.
face to the wall
Aw.
at the little dining counter in the Venetian.
Yeah.
They were just sitting there being sad, waiting, I guess, to get off work
Yeah,
and see some of the sights of the city.
Yeah, they were shoveling their food in fast because they basically had a 30-minute break, and then you get back out to that conference room floor.
You get out there and you convention, you economic, or whatever it is
or
you
whatever
do.
you do. So, James, thank you for living in Las Vegas. It's always nice to have friends in the places that are most exciting.
I wish I could tell you more about this place, but I haven't been to the Strip in 2 years.
Well,
It's been a pandemic. It's all new to me.
Well then, the thing that I love about Vegas, it is always changing. You come one year, you wait, you come the next year, there's tons of different and new things. We just walked through a bunch of shops that you're like, I've never seen
Never seen it.
this.
This city is a weird mix of what is that? I've never seen it, and how in the world is that still here?
However, fabulous day, fabulous weather, good company.
And thanks for joining us.
I'm Kelly Wright.
I'm James Ernest, and we're out and about.